welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, I'm feeding the birds, I'm feeding the boys, and I'm bringing you all a grocery haul. It's a laid-back day here in our little homestead located up in the Virginia mountains. So if you're interested, then I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? I sure hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're doing great, except it's still really cold here in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's currently 28 degrees, but the sun is shining bright. It's a beautiful day, y'all. It's bitterly cold, but it's very beautiful outside, and I can't wait to get out there to tend to my birds. Well, guess what, y'all? Our driveway is a frozen sheet of ice. Tim ventured down it today because we need to make a trip to the laundromat and we need to pick up some groceries. But we don't think he's going to make it back up the driveway. We have a backup plan though. If the truck can't get back up the icy hill, the boys will meet him at the bottom of the driveway with the four-wheeler and utility trailer to haul the groceries and clean clothes back up to the house. And guess what else? The weatherman is predicting more snow for this weekend. What a mess, y'all. I love snow, and it was very beautiful for a day or two, but now I'm ready for it to melt away. Being snowed in is no fun. I look forward to when we're able to buy a tractor. A tractor would have been very helpful to clear the driveway of snow before it turned to ice. Last year, it took a full month for the ice to melt off the driveway. I sure hope it won't take that long this year. Well, y'all, we've had some very hungry birds. They've emptied out the bird feeder, so I'm going to go ahead and get it filled up with some fresh bird seed, and then I'm going to go take a treat down to the chickens. All right, well, it's time to feed the birds. Today I brought the chickens some strawberries and cabbage for a treat, and in return they left me some very beautiful eggs. I still can't get over all the beautiful eggs that the girls are laying. My favorite are the blue eggs. Well, y'all, I'm just going to grab the water container. I'm pretty sure it's frozen solid. I'm going to bring it up to the house to defrost it by the wood stove, and then later I'll have one of the boys fill it up with water, and they'll bring it back to the coop for me. Well, y'all, with the snowstorm that we had, and considering how bad the roads are, well, school has been canceled all week. The boys have really been enjoying all the snow days, that's for sure. They've just woken up, and I've had a special request for breakfast. My youngest son would like some homemade waffles, and since I had nothing going on this morning, I figured why not? So that's the plan. I'm going to make them waffles, sausage, bacon, eggs, and fresh fruit for breakfast. I love days like this, getting to sleep in, taking care of my animals, and then spending time with my boys. Sounds like a good time to me. All right, well, let's make breakfast. For the waffles, I'm using buttermilk pancake mix from Sam's Club. I'm just following the recipe for waffles on the back of the package. I had a request for pecan waffles and chocolate chip, so that's what I'm going to be making today. Tim usually cooks bacon and eggs outside on the Blackstone, but he's not here this morning. He did call me to let me know that he made it down the icy driveway and into town with no problems. He's currently at the laundromat. I tell you what, I'm a novice when it comes to cooking on the Blackstone, and not to mention it's way too cold to stand outside to fry up bacon when I can do it just as easy from the warmth of my kitchen. I'll leave the Blackstone cooking to Tim. Well, y'all, I sure hope you're enjoying the extra videos. I know I'm having fun creating them for you. I hope you're not getting tired of seeing the chickens. They've become a big part of my daily activities. I love going down there to the coop each morning to bring them treats and to collect the eggs. Unfortunately, the 2 roosters are becoming a little too aggressive with the hens. We're going to have to rehome them. I don't like the way they're attacking the girls, and we don't plan on raising baby chicks from eggs, so I think the best thing for everyone will be to take them to the Tractor Supply livestock swap and maybe exchange them for a couple of hens or maybe some rabbits. They're beautiful birds, but they're just too aggressive. Breakfast is coming right along, y'all. I tell you what, Granny loves anything chocolate, so I'm going to make her some chocolate chip waffles for breakfast, which I know she'll be very happy with. I'm going to have pecan waffles. Pecan or pecan? How do you pronounce it? It's kind of wild all the ways there are of pronouncing different words depending on where you're located. Kind of like tomato or tomato, potato, potato. Apparently pecan is dominant on the East Coast and in New England, and pecan is popular in places like Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Mississippi. According to Google, there's a third way to pronounce the word pecan. I've never heard of it pronounced pecan, which is especially popular in the southern U.S. I've always called it a pecan, which makes sense because I'm from the East Coast. Anyway, I'm almost finished making breakfast. It won't be long before we're digging in. Alright, y'all, this is the last round of waffles to go in the waffle maker. So next, thanks to our faithful chickens, I'm going to make some eggs. I'm going to make fried eggs and scrambled. Believe it or not, I haven't actually eaten any of the eggs from our chickens yet. I mean, I've used the eggs in recipes, but I haven't had a fried or scrambled egg just yet, so I'm excited to see how it's going to taste. From what I hear, farm fresh eggs are much tastier than store-bought. I guess we'll soon find out. Breakfast is ready, y'all. And let me tell you what, the pecan waffles and scrambled eggs really hit the spot this morning. They were so good. The boys have already eaten, so once I finish with my breakfast, I'll go wake up Granny, get her ready for the day, and then give her her breakfast. Tim is still in town. He left the house about an hour ago. He's at the laundromat, then he has a couple of errands to run before heading to the grocery store. Well, all right, stay tuned for a grocery haul, especially if you want to hear all about the challenge Tim went through to get the clean laundry and groceries back to the house. Well, y'all, it's now much later in the day. It's actually 7 p.m. at night. Tim was gone all day taking care of the dirty laundry, running errands, and doing the grocery shopping, but he finally made it home. But what a fiasco that was. Let me tell you all about it. I guess I failed to mention earlier, our driveway is nearly a quarter of a mile long and goes up to the house at an incline, and it's currently covered with frozen snow. It's basically a sheet of ice. The snow is frozen solid and very slick. Tim stopped at the bottom of the driveway and spent about 30 minutes putting snow chains on the tires. After getting the snow chains on, he attempted to climb the hill up to the house. Well, guess what? The snow chain snapped off and wrapped around the truck's axle. Tim had to spend another 30 minutes untangling the chains from the axle. And mind you, this was all in the dark of night. He got the snow chains untangled, but now there was no way he was going to make it up the driveway with no snow chains. He ended up parking the truck at the bottom of the hill and called for the boys to bring the four-wheeler and utility trailer to pick up the groceries and clean laundry. Well, the boys headed down the hill to load up the utility trailer with the groceries. Now, you see, they were going to have to make several trips up and down the hill to get all the groceries and clean laundry back to the house. My oldest son headed up the driveway on the four-wheeler, hauling the groceries in the utility trailer, while Tim and the other boys started hiking up the driveway by foot. Well, guess what? The road was too slippery for even the four-wheeler hauling the heavy utility trailer. He got as far as he could go, but then he had to just park the four-wheeler, unhook the trailer, and wait for Tim and his brothers to catch up. Tim and the boys had to carry all the groceries on foot up the very icy driveway to the house. Then they had to take the four-wheeler back down the icy driveway to collect the clean laundry. We had 4 large bags of clean laundry that had to be stacked up on the four-wheeler. And this was all under the darkness of night. What a fiasco, y'all. They all eventually made it up the long driveway, out of the cold and back in the warm house, and we only lost 3 bananas along the way. Somehow they dropped the bag with the bananas and it got ran over by the four-wheeler. But hey, that was the least of our worries. I'm just glad they're all back home and out of the cold. I actually had a doctor's appointment scheduled for tomorrow, but I think I'll be canceling it at this point. Technically, we're not snowed in, more like we're iced in. I hope it warms up soon and the driveway clears up sooner than later. Pray we don't get too much snow this weekend. I'm over it. Well, y'all, Tim picked up enough groceries to last at least a week or two. Hopefully by then the driveway will be melted and will no longer be iced in. With the groceries he bought today, combined with all the food we have in the pantry and deep freezer, we'll be good for quite a while, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just afraid I might go stir-crazy being stuck at home for so long. I have plans next week to go out and spend the day with a friend, and I just hope the snow and ice doesn't cause us to have to cancel. Well, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the grocery haul. I like to include the prices because I know some of y'all like to compare the prices in our area to yours. Well, I'm going to get the groceries put away, and then I guess that's about it for another video. I really hope you enjoyed it. We fed the birds, we fed Granny and the boys, and we shared a grocery haul. It was a nerve-wracking day, but everyone made it home safe and sound, and I couldn't ask for anything more. Well, y'all, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, y'all.